Spent 4 years in the military. I jumped out of airplanes for 3 years. Somebody taught me how to walk to the door of a plane and push myself out. If we can teach someone how to jump out of an airplane, I believe I can teach people anything. 9 years at Mervo, 6 years at Douglas, and now I'm completing my second year here at Carver. I do think that people are under the impression that I kind of woke up one day and I want to be the turnaround guy. And that's not the key. I just believe that there are great kids in every school that I've gone into. There have been great teachers and great communities, but we had to get some alignment. My first experience as a principal was about 1,400 students. At the time, Mervo was one of the largest schools in the district. The reputation at the time was kind of intimidating. Not only were they struggling, it was very public how they were struggling. One of the most important things that you could do as a leader is cast a vision. You have to show people where you're trying to take them.
He just talked so much about how important it was to have character and do this thing the right way. Coming from Baltimore City Schools, you always grew up thinking that you got to be tough and be willing to yell, and that just was never his approach. He felt like if we showed these kids a different way, that they'll comply. And he was absolutely right. We won 3 state championships, and I owe a lot of that to him.
You can't get respect with disrespect. Inside of every student, there's a hall walker, possibly, and there's a valedictorian. And which one you speak to, that's what you're going to get.
And if he could see that what you were asking, the end result was to celebrate and lift his students, he was all on board.
We became the #1 applied to school in the district. Felt like we were definitely moving in the right direction. Mervo had a lot of issues, but they also had a lot of resources to go with. When I got to Douglas, there were more problems than we had resources.
Principal Rivers came in that summer on very short order and had to navigate and uplift through a lot of turmoil with a very patient, calm demeanor, but a strategic and tactical one.
You can do nothing in chaos. And so if there is something that was chaotic, I felt like I needed to put myself in the center of it.
He understands that you're not going to be able to learn if you're going through difficult situations. Same way, we're not going to be able to teach if you're feeling not secure. He's always going to try to lift you up as a person first.
It wasn't an overnight change. That's not how you turn a school around. It was simply becoming 1% better each and every day. You know, Frederick Douglass is still in a great place today. There is a plan of growth and a pathway forward. He's a living example of what he preaches.
He has a legacy of being an amazing leader, and he is someone that when you think about where will we put someone that is a warrior of the work, Principal Rivers is that person that would do an amazing job and is still doing an amazing job of making sure that Carver changes from being a good school to a great school.
The title of a principal speaks about the work you need to do as a school, but it doesn't necessarily translate to you being a leader. If you're going to be successful in this work, you have to be intentional about having the character of how you show up every day. Some people are looking for this formula. You do this for 2 weeks, then you do this for 30 days, and then you should see this. It doesn't work that way. There are no gimmicks. It's integrity, it's character. That's the most important thing that you can take with you.